Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. I gotta lie, or I can't lie. I gotta tell the truth. One of us lies. One of us always tells the truth. Labyrinth. What I was gonna say is I'm a little embarrassed we've been dying so often on Slay the Spire, but then I looked deep inside of myself and I thought, if the youth of our nation can find the strength to raid Area 51 this weekend and release them aliens, surely I can persevere for one more run on Ascension 3. We're talking about Ascension 3. The third level of Ascension. It's nothing. Okay. Dude, I'll tell you, give it to you straight. Dude, I hate frailty. That's a bad one. You're gonna hit me for like 7 next turn, right? Yeah, 7. I mean, this is a terrible way to approach this fight. Now we want to pop. Are we gonna be able to pop? Confirmed, no popping will be happening here. At least we hit you for 1. That's more than he's hit us for until, well, basically this exact moment. This is a bad start. But they, honestly, although it's a bad start, that basically like doesn't matter at all. And I'm being 100% serious. I think it makes no difference. I think for now, we definitely want to be able to enter Wrath more often. Insight's pretty good too. But being able to enter Wrath more often just lets us kill faster. Being able to kill faster also means we'll be taking less damage. I think we did this wrong, but we're still going to get you next turn probably. Killing enemies faster also means we can take out more elites, get more relics, etc, etc, etc. Dude, fasting is super good. Because it's at the uncommon level, I feel like we can definitely take it. Let's cut a defend. We kind of need those strikes, in my opinion, at least, if we're going to keep going with the, maybe a wrath-focused opportunity. And then fasting, you just got to think, you know, what enemies are we coming up against? It's a bit weird, but work with me here. If the enemy is not going to be using anything that gives us a debuff, then we don't care about playing it. We can save our energy. Definitely think we also want ways to exit our stance. I think this is our man right here. I'm happy with the way this looks. There's no point to entering Vigilance, I think, early. I think we'd rather just enter Wrath. Hit you with this. Get an attack potion. This is 16 damage. Pretty hard to argue against that right now. Now, are you going to hit me once for 32 damage? Yep. Yep. But no. You're going to hit me once for 11 damage, then I'm going to kill you next turn. I hope. You're going to hit me once for 11 and once for 12, and then I'm going to kill you next turn. Not much we could have done about that kind of unfortunate draw. But dude, Fossilized Helix is incredible. Wallop, it's interesting. I still think it's basically just bad dash. But if we can use it to kill an enemy and then block the damage from another enemy, then, you know, I'm willing to give it a try. Again, it might be a personal problem. But I just constantly find myself being like, why would I care about being in the Wrath state for that? Yes, being in the Wrath state would mean that I would do 20 damage, but it would also mean that I would be taking more damage in the interim period. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. If he's only going to hit us once, we should crescendo here. We can hit you for 20 damage. It'll take you to 33, which is like the perfect amount. I don't really care if you hit me because we have Fossilized Helix. And then next turn, we just want to hit you even harder. Taking a chance here. Did you both have to attack? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try it. And I'm being super aggressive here, maybe more aggressive than I should be. I think we do want to enter Crescendo right away, but maybe not attack immediately. We're gonna absorb one attack. Unraveling is kind of horrible here. This is just a really, like, pretty bad draw. But that's okay, we're gonna get attacks on this turn, because there's no other option. Eruption's good. You'd probably rather... Sucks that we don't get Wallop next turn, but we might as well stay in the Wrath state, so... I guess we will Wallop regardless. We want to exit the state on the next turn if possible. Honestly, I don't mind this on this turn. Now please exit state. Okay, new plan. Survive. Dude, if I'm gonna kill you, maybe we should just stay in the Wrath state. God, you're so annoying. All I want to say is if we'd drawn like any other attacks, we would have been completely fine. We didn't need much. Because we got Wallop, a card that I shouldn't have taken in the first place, because I think my evaluation of it being terrible is correct. A little bit full of myself on that one, I guess, but you get my opinion. That one hurt. I'm embarrassed. This should not be this hard. So I like Bowling Bash. Maybe I should start taking cards that I actually hate. Sure, I'll spend a little gold to keep our HP a little higher, maybe. I think both Talk to the Hand and Follow Up are really good. I'm gonna take Talk to the Hand because it's at uncommon level. So to have one of those early, I think it'll help us out a lot. And we'll still take a Follow Up as well. I'm for it. Okay, so you're super dead. Happy Flower is fine. Nah, honestly, you had your chance. I don't think we want any of those cards. We are going to go fairly elite heavy to start with, though. Definitely like a Protect. Plus, it was meant to be. It took our exact amount of gold. I'm fully aware and cognizant of the fact his turns are going to hurt. But I was thinking, if you duplicate this, we start pulling a decent amount of block out of this. So we only took 21. That's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, he's still going to hit us pretty hard. But we're only taking 14. That's actually not that bad either. And we're going to get him this turn. That was totally fine. We did use a potion. What the heck is Bottled Miracle? Add 2 miracles to your hand. Okay. I don't think we need Consecrate because we have Bowling Bash. I think I'll give Sash Whip a try. I've never really been against it as far as, you know, cards go. I don't know how we're going to use Bottled Miracle yet. I will say we should pay attention to Letter Opener. There may be times where it makes a decent amount of sense to play more skills. I mean, Miracle counts as a skill, which is also, you know, worth noting. Why not, right? Like, now. Oh, yes. The question becomes, do you feel comfortable fighting this guy? I don't feel as comfortable after seeing my first turn, but, you know, let's work on it. I think we're gonna play a Miracle. I understand the danger there. Rest assured I do. So close. It's okay. We're taking 4 damage. This ended up being actually like a really good decision. Bronze scales, very nice. I think Empty Fist is a really nice way to exit stance. I think that's a really good upgrade as well. So are Sash Whip and Crush Joints, for the record. But I think that for now, you should just heal me. Maybe we won't have to heal here. Okay, dude, that's a great relic. You might think I've gone back on my principles there. It's a great relic. Because we can hold on to protect, I'm not as concerned about this. So I think just to get out in front of this son of a gun here, we'll do that. Should be pretty easy to get him next turn. That's a very important thing for us to get out there. And let's get... let's store some energy, shall we? I don't really want to exit stance here. I just want to hold protect, basically. Yeah. Now what we really want to see is eruption on our next turn, which is obviously not possible. Oh well. Weakness is still pretty good. We still get to play 2 of these. We're taking no damage. I think we've got a run that's, you know, very well equipped to take this guy out specifically, which is, you know, you can't complain. You know, we did 1 damage to him. I can live with that. I don't know what this deck needs, but, like, surely rare cards are on the list. I'm not saying it has to be a lesson learned. If they want to, then that's fine. Hate to draw protect late like this, but oh well. So you definitely want to weaken. You think we can do it? 9 damage, 16 damage. That's 25 plus 24. But then when he hits us once, he'll swap. So I actually legitimately, but then we'd have to exit stance. No, don't be a dummy. Just go like this. You take 3 damage, but you don't leave yourself in a potentially dangerous spot. You don't need to go for the style points. Everything's fine. Don't really want to exit stance right now, honestly. I'd rather just store the energy. This is not like we're going to have one amazing turn and ruin this guy's life. This one is like, you know, just play it cool. And, you know, you'll be rewarded. I just realized, by the way, that every time we attack him, we get the exact amount of block that we'll get hit for. That'll weigh a little bit more into my decision of whether or not it's worth doing it. This time, I'm like, okay, hold on. 13 plus 36. It doesn't quite get you there. That's absurd. Probably should have just hit him. Anyway, I mean, we have him. It's just a matter of, like, how many turns does it take? Unless he's going to hit us. How much you hit me for? 32? That's cute. Way to go, dummy. You're dead. Only took me 6 tries. Okay. Heal 4 HP X times. We can't... I'm mad. Because I think all these are terrible for me. We desperately need more damage. But sure, okay. I'll take an upgraded Brilliance and we'll see how it goes. And then, dude, like... I'll take the Pseudo Energy Relic, but... Okay, just take a deep breath. Remember, this is Ascension 3. Dodge Elites... Beat the boss. Hopefully you'll get some better options by the time you move on. I mean, you don't have many other options, you know? I don't see a better opportunity. I don't see the point of doing it there. But what I was thinking for some reason is that we were below full HP, which is obviously not the case. We should have bowling bashed you earlier. So this is a good time to also take a deep breath and say slow down, you know? what are the positives that we've got going on here? The big one is, honestly, Toxic Egg. Toxic Egg means that all of our skills are going to be upgraded by default. We're lucky. How much is that worth? It's worth enough that I'll add this Scry card to our deck. I have to fight you. Trust me when I say that I would really rather not. But it is what it is. I'm very happy with the way this went. Dude, we have... Oh, we had energy from the flower. We have so many cards I want to upgrade. That was not a mistake. Well, it was. If it was a mistake, it was intentional. I wanted to make sure that we weaken you first with Sash Whip, but this one hurts because I'm like, I'd really just rather not kill you. I think we should just do that to get a little heal. I don't know how we're gonna make Brilliance actually work for us, but I'm not necessarily disappointed to have it. I also think Sanctity is pretty good, but we're gonna continue like all of our elite dodging. So let's cut some basic strikes. I don't think we're necessarily strike rich. This strikes me as a time when we really just wanna. I still think that's good, but let's heal up. And really, we just want these guys to blow themselves out. The red mask is actually amazing here. Could have used Miracle to heal for more as well, but seems sensible to me. We get hit for 3. Not that bad. He's dead. This was fine. Not necessary. Oh my god. Just give me not enemies, please. I beg you. It's just a little much, you know? I mean, I'm going to use the Miracle to hit you for 5 and to heal for 4. And I totally knew I was going to hit you for 5 on that. That did not take me by surprise. Let's draw. Yeah, pay more attention to your stances. We got a little lucky there, for sure. And we got extra energy this turn. Don't let it slip away. You don't have that much. You gotta take it when you get it, you know? So let's, I mean, basically just keep all of the attacks up. You should be dead. It's not going as bad as I thought it would. Sorry, as badly as I thought it would. I do think Ragnarok is something that we basically need. And all of these need upgrades. That doesn't need it yet, as far as I'm concerned. Like, 2 vulnerable is probably first. We have to fight an elite, I'm noticing. If we have to fight an elite, we should rest. Just to make sure we're safe enough. This floor, this is not a floor where we're pushing our luck. This is a floor where it's all about survival. I think. So, shall we? Let's look at this. You'll be a 68 plus vulnerable. Then we will have... Maybe we'd rather do it like this. Hit you for 9, but then... I really don't want to take 20 damage, is the thing. I hate to say it. Hit you. You're at 69. You're on 49. 33. 19. And then you'd hit us. So I think we have to stall. And if we're going to stall, you definitely stall like so. We still get hit for 5. But I think that was our best outcome. I actually did the math. You should be proud. That might have been a little overkill. That's alright. Nothing's happening on this turn. This is our moment. Is it our moment? Not really. It's like an exactly, completely acceptable amount of heals came out there. 29. We're taking 10. It could be worse, but it's pretty not good. Maybe Ragnarok needed it a little bit. Needs the upgrade, I should say, a little bit more than I was giving it credit for. This guy is easy. We don't need to rush this guy. We'll take him out at our own pace. And that pace will be as quickly as possible. Okay. I do think we like empty body as well. Makes me feel a little bit better about getting into the stance. Wrath stance, that is. So we got 5 energy, which is actually 4 energy. But it's still good to know. It's 4 energy in the future, I should say. Sanctity is not damaged, so don't be a dummy. I think you definitely start here. It's very good. He'll blow himself out. You got 1 enemy to deal with. You're doing 30 damage. That's bad. But we can do something about it. That's not that bad. We took 2 damage. So why don't you get crushed joints? Weakness for no reason. I'm going to strike and I'm going to scry. We definitely want talk to the hand. I think we're okay with drawing the other ones. Talk to the hand, we want to draw that turn 1 most of the time. But I'll take it. So I think you start talk to the hand, vigilance, empty fist, bowling ball. I don't dislike it. Everything's going okay, but there are buffs coming out. You got to be real careful about that. I think this is where you pop that miracle, looking for more attacks. Then, hold on, this will do 16 damage. You're at 15 HP. Eruption, Sash Whip. Have to exit the stance. At least it did 5 damage. He rallied. This is a bad turn for us. Pretty much have to kill. I'd also like you to die, but it can wait a minute. He's only half dead. Like, that's a... It's a conundrum. You definitely... I mean, I guess we'll start Sanctity, but you definitely have to be vulnerable. I think we just go to freaking town. Stop. Okay. We chose, in my opinion, the right moment to pop. But this is still, you can tell, against the boss, this is going to be touchy. Mercury Hourglass is nice. I'll take another Sanctity, but I'm not fully convinced. I mean, to be honest, I'm not fully convinced, like, we're screwed either, but, like, I'm not feeling too great about it. We're just... Our damage is so slow right now. We don't need to use the miracle. I think we want all those. Everything but Sanctity, not because Sanctity is bad, but just because we don't... we need damage quickly to take this guy out. Usually this guy's a pain in the butt, you know, all on his own. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. We don't really care about exiting stance right now. This is where it gets touchy. Now we care about exiting stance. Sure. Who doesn't like to draw exclusively dazes from this point onwards? Eruption, please? I know it's a long shot. Well, we'll always have protect. It's the important part. It's a terrible turn to get eruption. That's extremely painful for me. All I can really say right now is thank God for Talk to the Hand. Really making it, like, conceivable that I could get close to having enough block. I actually definitely do like another Crush Joints. I'm just struggling to see how we're gonna kill the boss in an appropriate time frame. That's where I'm at right now. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough good stuff. And the scary part, I guess, is, like, I don't know where the good stuff comes from. Like, I don't know what we missed out on. And that's mostly, like, just being honest. It'll do. It's mostly because I have a very narrow series of archetypes that actually work for me right now that I know and can use when playing as this character. That's not the character's fault. It's not even my fault. It's just, you know, a lack of experience. Very nice. Okay. I mean, when the draw works, you're like, dude, I love Snecko Eye. At this point, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I might actually feel content taking Snecko Eye from the boss if we're lucky enough to kill them. What reason could I have for that ridiculousness? Well, you know, if you think you've got a loss, you might as well, you know, go for the win. You know, throw a monkey wrench into it, see what happens. Turn 1 strength is still just, like, it's so demonstrably, like, objectively better than what we have. It's hard to say no to it. By the way, why did I take Tantrum? I hate that Talk to the Hand is not going to work here. What do we want? I took Tantrum, basically, because I want to be able to, do more damage. I mean, that's what it comes down to. What do I want next turn? Start small. I want Protect. Give me a third eye as well. And then I think I want to cycle literally everything else. And the reason for that might seem a little silly. But I want to do that so we can get Bowling Bash again. It's a long shot, don't get me wrong. Tantrum with no ability to exit Wrath right now, I don't think is takeable. But when we get this, all the other enemies dead, it might be. But, you know, the lesson remains, at some point, we gotta play Talk to the Hand. I just want to be able to use Crush Joints on this guy twice, or, like, weaken him 2 times so that we can actually get some value out of it. So right now, we immediately got something. Thank you. Enter Calm, play Sanctity. Bowling Bash is an extremely important enabler for us, so get that out of the freaking way. Was it worth a miracle? You know. It did damage. What do you want from me? Sash Whip, immediately good. Okay, so Talk to the Hand has benefits now. This is our first bad turn. And it's pretty bad when you consider how much damage this guy can do in a single hit. So we really just want to strike you. We'll draw first. Talk to the Hand is very good here. Strike you. Give us Ragnarok. That's fine. Sash Whip will weaken you for a turn, which is not worth much. Yeah, unfortunately, we probably should have gotten Crush Joints out there with vulnerability, but we got bigger fish to fry. I think we have much larger fish to fry. Gotta kill him at some point. This one, I just don't want you to be disappointed. When/if it all goes wrong. Because this one's looking like it's gonna go wrong. It's such a good time for Empty Fist. Thank you. I don't know, man. Now I'm like, we're one Wrath / Ragnarok away from maybe being able to make it happen. And if we get energy, who knows? Maybe I'll just look like a freaking idiot who was complaining all the time for no reason. We're not going to get Ragnarok, I'll tell you that much. I mean, you pretty much gotta weaken him. 24-24. I did it wrong. But we're still alive? What are you talking about, you're still alive? He's hitting you for 64. I don't know what I was hoping for there. Clearly not alive. Even if I had weakened him, I think we might not have gotten him. That was bad. I'm going to hop right in for another one, but that hurts. It's going to have to wait till tomorrow. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry. You know the deal. I'll see you next time.